Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Current. Lord, will you are edified. Video was inspired from an article on Norm Bond. Article entitled Economic Uncertainty Grows as Major Companies Slash Thousands of Jobs, published 2 days ago. The U.S. job market is facing a wave of mass layoffs as major companies across industries cut thousands of jobs. In 2025 alone, nearly 50,000 jobs have been eliminated in key sectors. This news is sparking fears of an economic slowdown and raising concerns about unemployment rates and workforce stability. Wow. Companies like Meta, JP Morgan, Chase, Chevron, and Starbucks have made significant workforce reductions. They are citing economic uncertainty, automation, and restructuring efforts. Welcome to the fourth industrial revolution. Meanwhile, government agencies have also announced substantial layoffs, leaving many employees scrambling to find new opportunities. Which industries are shedding jobs the fastest? The layoffs have disproportionately affected certain industries, with some sectors seeing a steeper decline in employment than others. Technology. Major tech industry layoffs continue, with companies like Meta, Amazon, and Google reducing staff due to restructuring and AI driven automation. Finance. Banking layoffs have surged as JP Morgan, Chase, Goldman Sachs, and Wells Fargo scale back operations. Retail and food service. Chains like Starbucks and Walmart have announced layoffs due to changing consumer habits and rising costs. Energy sector. Companies like Chevron have trimmed their workforces in response to fluctuating oil prices and sustainability efforts. Federal government, various government agencies, including the IRS and National Park Service, have terminated employees as part of budget cuts and efficiency measures. The human side, lay off workers speak out. Beyond the numbers, real people are struggling with the fallout of these job losses. Brian Gibbs, a former education ranger at Effigy Mounds National Monument, lost his job despite consistently receiving outstanding performance reviews. His biggest concern, the long-term impact on national parks and public land preservation. Or, yeah, it's supposed to be preservation. A Meta employee shared their shock at being laid off without warning. Despite years of strong performance, the unexpected termination has left them questioning the company's evaluation processes and future job security in the tech sector. These personal stories highlight the human toll of layoffs. They reveal how quickly job stability can disappear in today's economy, how layoffs are impacting the U.S. economy. The ripple effects of these mass layoffs extend beyond individual workers. Rising unemployment rates. As more Americans lose jobs, the national unemployment rate in 2025 is projected to increase. Housing market shifts. Job losses often lead to foreclosures and declining home sales, affecting the real estate market. Low consumer spending. Reduced incomes mean fewer purchases, slowing economic growth. Strain on unemployment benefits. More people are turning to state benefits and federal assistance to stay afloat. How do you see the future of the U.S. job market? The mass layoffs of 2025 are reshaping industries and creating uncertainty for millions of workers. As automation and economic shifts continue, navigating job security requires adaptability and proactive career strategies. And that's pretty much it. Okay. And you know where we're going. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. In a day, verse 3, when the keepers of the house shall tremble, your economists, and the strong men shall bow themselves, rich men, because rich men will be affected as well because of this humbling time, Salakia. And the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. The grinders cease because there are few. Okay? Prime example. Companies like Meta, JP Morgan Chase, Chevron, Starbucks have made significant workforce reductions. Okay? So you have these cuts in the technology sector, the finance sector, retail and food service sector, energy sector, and of course, federal government sector. But let's continue. And the grinders cease because there are few people losing their jobs, people being or getting terminated because of budget cuts. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. So if you're looking out of a window, meaning what? You're hoping, okay? You're hoping. You're thinking. You're thinking and hoping your next move or hoping things will get better until you're able to execute on a next move. Be darkened, meaning what? It's not going to happen. Meaning it's not going to get any better. Meaning it's going to get worse. Okay? Verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Okay, why? And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. No employment. Look at the state of the federal government. People are going crazy, and rightfully so. Okay, so now what's going to happen? The state and the private sectors will be overwhelmed with people from the Fed trying to attain government. It's like you're trying to attain employment. Okay? They're trying to attain employment. So, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. More job closure. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, getting up extremely early, trying to find somewhere to work, trying to attain a job so you can stay afloat, to make ends meet, and to take care of your family to the best of your ability. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. Okay, now this wine is symbolic for what? This truth. Because pretty soon the prophets will be off the highways and the byways. Pretty soon the internet will be shut down. Pretty soon YouTube will not be active. So therefore there is a crying for wine in the streets. People searching, trying to find this truth. And again, this truth can be likened to wine. Okay? All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And what can add to joy becoming dark? Mirth of the land gone. When people are broke because they can't afford anything because of job losses. So if you don't have the ends to do whatever you want, you are depressed, you are agitated, you are irritated, okay? You are mad, right? So again, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone, and job losses can do this because now your focus is on what? Finding a job or finding more jobs. Some people have to have 2 and 3 incomes to maintain their family. Okay? And if you're broke, there's no traveling. All your miscellaneous activities, okay, are no longer active because the main thing your money needs to go is to what? Things that are essential, things that are necessary. Yeah, you may want to go to the movies. You may want to travel. You may want to go to that restaurant. You know, you may want to go to the gym, but you need to get your oil change. You need to use this to put gas in your car. You need to pay this to keep your utilities on. Okay? You have to pay that house note or your rent. You have to pay that car note. Okay? So all of this, okay, can make you feel depressed, anxious, moody. All right? So it's going down. Things in America, and I promise you, will not get better. Lord will, this was an edifying and inspiring lesson. Shalom.